Hey Tamriel, Red Engine here, aka First Nation Justice, on my tune Red of Opwaganasaning, coming to you live from my computer room. I guess not live, but anyways, I'm sitting here with my son, Mr. Wyatt, and today's topic on Red's Rant is going to be something that's been pissing me off since the beginning of the game. So much so that I rarely use this weapon. I can't get into the mechanics because it just seems so unreal to me. It's like Night Blades with me. It's a psychological thing, I think. It's like a psychological thing. Like with Night Blades, it's the whole hide and I'm gonna hide and come back and stab you in the back mentality. It just, I don't know, it doesn't click with me. And with two hands, and what's bugs me about it is the range specifically. Your average two-hand sword will be about 5 feet long, 5 to 6 feet long, we'll say. And on that blade, on that sword, we'll say the first 8 to 10 inches, maybe up to a foot even, are handle, pommel, hilt. You know, beyond the hilt, on most two-handed weapons, swords specifically, it's a thicker. The blade is thicker and blunted, usually for about up to a foot at the max. And why this is so is for blocking, parrying, you know. So, and then after that, you know, the blade becomes sharp to the point at the end. So when you're holding a two-handed sword, when you account for arm length, we'll say between 2 and 2.5 feet for arms, and then you can't really hold the handle part of the sword as length because it's, I guess, incorporated into the length of your forearm. So after that, you add about a foot of blunted blade. So that's, we'll say 3 to 3.5 feet. That's a yard. Okay, that's a little bit more than a yard, but that's a yard. Now, when you look at this fucking shit, okay, we'll say they're using meters, but so 3.5 feet is just over a meter. We'll look at the range at uppercut, 7 meters. Now, you remember I said a meter is 3 foot something. So the range in this is 7 meters. So that's between 21 and 22 feet of length. Now, considering the arm length, blunted blade, okay, we'll say that's 3.5 feet. So you got 18 feet of blade, of weapon. 18 feet. It absolutely makes no sense how that range is such like that. And I know the only real reason that it's 7 meters is to appease the stamina guys, so they can get close without being close. Really, the range on this should be, we'll say, at the most 2 to 4 meters. And because, well, maybe you could do, okay, we'll say 2 to 5 just to be, because you could jump into this attack, you know. It should be 2 to 5 meters, that's it. Because The only with two-handed, the only move you should be able to do that causes damage is like either a bash or like a trip to set them off balance or something. There should be no, like, you could smash somebody in the fucking face with the hilt or the pommel or even that thick part of the blade. But you can't get. I guess maybe you could get killing blows if you hit them right square out and drove their nose bones up under their head. But it's just retarded. So much range, it's unreal. Critical charge. Well, okay, like I guess I could see. You're running, blah blah blah. We're not gonna bitch about that one. Cleave, 7 meters again. Now, really, like 21 feet or so is it's a two-story home. Who the fuck is swinging these swords like 2 fucking stories tall? Like, are they all giants? Yeah, look at my guy there. He's got some muscles, but like, come on now. It's retarded. And reverse slash, 5 meters. That's taken into the fact that you're turned around motionless and swinging kind of behind your head or turning around and this is retarded. Like, they take off 2 meters because you're not actually facing the guy, blah blah blah. It's just stupid. Whatever about momentum, like, how do they get away with this crap? Like, how does, like, I was looking at the Giants on my last rant, and your sword would have to be bigger than their clubs. Your sword would have to be bigger than a giant club. Either that, or when you're running, you're magically when you take a step, you got go gadget legs or Mr. Fantastic legs, and you got these fucking legs that stretch out to 20 feet and allow you to get in there and bam. Makes no sense in the mechanics on this. It's too much range. You want to get in there and be a melee fighter? Get in there and be a melee fighter. You don't be standing 20 feet away and I chop off your head. Doesn't make sense. Even these one-hand abilities. It should be, we'll say, up to 3 meters. Get right on their fucking character and not standing back. It's crap. Like 5 meters. Shoot. What? Oh, okay, that's the charge one. Yeah, there's my headphones. And like even the power bash. Well, how big is that damn shield? 5 meters is 15 feet. It's a 15-foot shield. 12-foot shield will consider your arm. Like, come on, man. Dual wield. 7 meters. Those are some big ass daggers. 15-foot daggers, 21-foot daggers. Okay, well, let's 5 meters. Well, you got both your arms extended, your body. Okay, that's, we'll say 7 feet. Maybe a little bit less than 7 feet. 6 to 7 foot arm span. 3-foot blades on either end. So that's 13 feet. Okay, so we'll say 3 meters should whirling blades only be. Blade cloak doesn't really matter the range in that. What is it? I don't know this thing, but it's magic. So you got your magic flying swords, and this is throwing. Okay, but like, come on, it's just too much. You're trying to help Dad? Bow. Okay, yeah, blah blah blah. It's a ranged weapon. Okay, ranged. But these top 3, they need to be drastically reduced. Make these players get in there and actually fight. Like, just makes no sense that from 21 feet away I'm stabbing you. And most people are using daggers in dual wield. Like, holy crap. Anyways, that's the rant for the week. Don't forget to subscribe, click the likes, and get your notifications. Tell your friends, boys and girls.